What up? It's Friday, February 25th, BHL Pregame. I'm Jenna. This is Jeff. Jeff and I have something very important to discuss. We're talking about the Iowa guy that wouldn't wrestle the girl at the state championship this recently in Iowa. And I'm actually wearing my periodic table of Des Moines shirt in honor of this event because I'm from Des Moines, was raised there, and I think wrestling is stupid, but it's a big deal back home. So, all right. So, Jeff, do you think that this kid should have wrestled this girl?
Honestly, no. I think he made the right call. I don't want to get too deep into why, but I don't think there's a win in the situation for the guy. If he wins, he beats a girl and nobody really credits him. And if he were to lose to the girl, he hears it that way too. And there's all the inappropriateness of what may happen in a wrestling match. So I think he made the right call not to do it.
How do you raise your 14-year-old girl to wrestle? I think that's stupid.
Pretty mannish woman, I guess. Pretty aggressive woman. I don't know. I mean, to each their own, I guess. If she wants to wrestle, I mean,
Instead of getting an easy bake oven, she got like wrestling.
WWF, like.
Oh my god.
I had one of the WWF rings, so that's cool.
Really?
Yeah, with the action figures.
WWF is so stupid.
When you're a kid, it's not. When you're a kid, it's awesome.
But wrestling is fine if you're like at a picnic with your family, but I don't understand why it's
what picnic did you go to where wrestling matches broke out?
No, like you get the 5-year-old boys that are like wrestling on the ground.
Well, yeah, but not. I mean, it's not like, hey, let's have a state-sanctioned wrestling match.
Yeah, but that's why I don't like wrestling. There's no purpose to it. What skills does that teach you?
I don't know.
And there's only certain points that you can get.
Yeah, I mean, there are other rules. I mean, I think it's just like any other sport there, but, to me, like I said, I think he made the right call, though. I really do.
So, here's the thing that I want to explain to you. Iowa is ridiculous.
Well, I didn't. I know you.
Thanks. But here's what I'm thinking, because this girl, if she stays in Iowa, she doesn't have much of she's going to, go to Iowa State, and that's going to be her life. But, sorry.
That's fine. You're from there. That's ours.
Yeah, I don't like that state. So here's what I'm thinking that she should be focusing on instead of wrestling.
Okay.
Baking. That's always a good option.
They don't have a baking team, though.
They probably do in Iowa. Babysitting.
Okay.
She's a 14-year-old girl. She should be babysitting.
Make some money?
Make some money. That's about all there is to do in Iowa for girls. Bake.
Well, you were working at the radio station.
Yeah, but.
Wow. Well, I guess while baking and babysitting too.
Actually, yes, I was doing both of those things. But there's a reason I left that state, and this is example A. And here's what else is grinding my gears about this.
Okay.
This kid that was wrestling is homeschooled. And I was homeschooled for 2 years.
I didn't know that. The guy is
homeschooled. And I was homeschooled for 2 years, and I hate this mentality in homeschooled kids. Let's all just be, nice and that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Let's all be nice. But you know what I mean? Homeschooled is a different atmosphere, and you're not necessarily socialized the same way. And
sure.
I'm not getting down on homeschooling because I was homeschooled for 2 years. I would never do it with my kids, but to each their own. But I think that that's a huge part of this is that his parents, taught him these ethics. And I'm not disagreeing with his ethics, but it's like, why even go to the state champion? You know who you're going to wrestle before you get there.
Yeah, but they have a tournament. He didn't know. There was a chance, obviously, he may. I think there were 2 girls in the tournament.
Yeah.
Total. There's a chance you may do that, but to not go just because you might wrestle. He may not have, and then he would have won the title if he didn't wrestle chicks, maybe.
Didn't wrestle chicks.
Well, that's how. That's basically what it comes down to. And like I said, upon him, but just you've seen it anytime when you were in school or even now. If a guy were to lose to a woman in something, and I'm not saying this is right or wrong because it's wrong, but if a girl beats a guy in anything, the guy gets so much heat from other guys.
Agreed.
Guys are not supposed to lose to women in anything.
Agreed.
So
when I beat guys at things, I give them crap.
Well, you see, that's just what I'm talking about. So okay, so then and number 1 too, like I said earlier, if he beats this girl, he he gets heat too. Well, good job beating a girl. That's what everybody would say because you're supposed to. So this, I mean, I think he made the right call from a practical sort of standpoint. And if that's what he believes, or he's not supposed to, get into that sort of contact with a girl. I get that. That's I respect that. That's cool.
Will you wrestle me?
No.
Okay, here's.
Did you ask Bud? I don't know. If you're looking for an opponent, there's a whole newsroom. We'll probably find somebody.
Well,
Michelle. No. She might take you. I mean, you're scared. That was the face of fear right there.
Take me.
She was like, I don't want to wrestle her.
She could take me. She could.
Well, let's
She has
ask.
a knife on her.
Well,
she could take me.
Well, you don't wrestle with knives.
I could take Spillman.
Oh yeah, he's a stiff breeze would knock Spillman over.
You think I could take Tom Morgan?
I don't know. He's crafty.
He is crafty.
He's been around a while. He knows.
And he's
things.
a little shorter, so he's got that like low center of gravity.
He seems like a guy. Yeah, he seems like a guy who can maximize everything he's been given. He knows how to do. He knows how to work.
Okay, let's do this today.
Okay.
Let's
go pick a fight. Let's just walk around the studio and pick a fight.
At 7:30 when we do our live hit with Fox 35 during the show. During Bud's Skype with them, I'm gonna run in and just tackle him.
If you do that, I'm not. I kid around. If you do that, I will put all the money I have on the desk here, and I will just walk away and never come back because I've seen everything. There's nothing I could ever come back to here, and it would ever top it.
I think I could take him.
Oh, I think you could too.
Plus, if he's unaware,
Well,
like ninja him.
That's just mean, but yeah. I've never heard of ninja wrestling, but yes.
Who else? Okay, here's the plan. Let's do our own tournament where I try to wrestle somebody from each station. You know I can take Buckethead.
Probably. I'm trying to think of somebody you wouldn't be able to take.
Crash over at JR.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah, probably him. But then I'd like.
I can take Johnny from XL.
Oh yeah,
he's awesome.
You could take him.
What? He's built.
You could still take him though. I'm just saying that because I know him.
I don't know any. The people from Roomba I could probably take. Those girls over there. Jenny, I could take Jenny.
Probably.
She's little. I can't take Shot. Actually, I could take
Shot is a. He's
Buffa?
soft.
Can I take Buffa?
Yes.
All right.
He's a lot like Spillman.
Okay, well, here's what we're going to do.
Now that we've gone through everybody that works here, we have a list of potential opponents.
What I should do is try to beat everyone from each station, and if I win, we get their show.
How would we all... Let's say you did win. How would we do that?
I don't know. But I could take Bull.
I don't know about that.
Bull's a big dude.
Yeah, he is.
But...
And he gets angry.
He does get angry.
You don't want to mess with an angry big guy.
That's true. But I think that... But I can distract him.
With what?
Prince. I could take Prince.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just do Prince. Take Prince instead of Bull.
Oh, so...
Bull will be the referee.
I was just gonna say, even if you tackle Bud, you would you can borrow this from the WWE. No matter where, there's got to be a ref for it to be a match. So you got to have a ref. I'll be the ref.
Okay, you be the ref.
Yes, I have a ref shirt actually. I'll go home and get it.
Okay, cool.
I'm actually excited about that.
That's what we're gonna do. Can I get the helmet?
The what? The ear cover things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you need that.
It's gonna,
safety first.
It's gonna go down if this happens.
They're not gonna want you to sue. I mean, yeah, of course. Safety first.
All right. And then I like this idea.
Yeah, we've totally lost the whole wrestling story. Now she just wants to fight people.
Now I'm just gonna get up and fight people.
Right now, right after this is done.
I can't take Jimmy D.
Yes, you could.
No, Jimmy D's our video guy.
You could.
Well, I'll try it later.
Yeah, try. And if things go south, we'll break you guys up.
Okay, so how many out of the other 6 stations, if I take somebody on head-to-head, how many of them do you think I'd win? 4 out of 6? Because I'm not going to beat Crash and I'm not going to beat Johnny.
I don't know. I mean,
LT could probably take me, too.
Yeah, she's mean.
She's not mean.
But she could be.
She's tough.
Yeah, she's tough. That's what I mean. Yeah, she's nice to
No,
normally.
she's nice to talk to.
But yeah, I think if you got on her bad side, you would not like it.
I think LT could take me. I got to be honest with you.
Look at you backing down.
I know. I think she can take me.
Well, that's
But-
not good. Now your percentage, we're back down to
But I
150,
can't.
1 out
Okay,
of 2.
so I can't take the JRR morning show. Bottom line.
Well, I guess not.
All right, we'll
You're
see.
sure you don't want to go try?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, so just push the door open and push somebody and see what happens.
A Crash wouldn't fight back because Crash is a sweetheart.
The only reason I wouldn't want you to wrestle Jimmy, though, the video guys, because we have to tape this, and he has the camera. Because I want to see you. I don't even want to see you fight. I want to see you start the fight. I want to see you walk up to somebody and actually antagonize them into a wrestling match. And then if they like try to swing, you're like, no, it's a wrestling match.
I think it would start as a dance-off.
Oh God. Well, in that case, you would win 0 of however many people.
Just because I can't do the robot.
That's a whole nother pregame. We have to wait for. We're actually waiting for a robot story so we can use that. So we're going to. Oh, too late.
My shoulder isolations would win. What, you sit here in the morning and you do this thing?
As a joke.
Whatever.
You go to the bar like tonight. You're gonna go and be like, "What up?" Like all dance off movie, fill in the blank. Whatever
Here's
you
what I
got
like
served.
to do in dance-offs. I like to bring those neon glow sticks and create like a 5-foot radius around me, and then just like spin them.
Are you hearing this?
I'm kidding.
No, you know she's not. Have you ever been at a bar or a club and seen that? Maybe you should go.
I actually have in Des Moines.
Well, I know your idea. I'm talking to the folks.
Oh, the folks. All right. Well, anyways, so today after the show, I'm gonna go try to take people.
Do you have health insurance?
Yeah.
Good. So I'm probably gonna have to take you to the doctor after.
No, because if they start really hitting, I'm just gonna run.
Good plan.
So, yeah, I'm good at smack talk.
Oh, obviously. He just ran through the entire roster and was like, I could beat him.
I can take Zach from Magic.
Maybe. I think that's a toss-up.
He probably wouldn't fight back, though. He's a gentleman.
He's like the kid in Iowa.
Yeah, I like Zach from Magic. Leslie could take me.
She's another one I wouldn't want to get on her.
all the women that are able to take me in this building.
I guess you gotta be a tough woman to work here, because
Yeah.
I think that's part of the job.
They can all take me. I don't know how I feel about that.
You're shook.
I'm sure.
All right, we're gonna build her confidence up during the next 3 hours.
All right, well, tune in. This was a great pregame. We're just killing it lately. All right, well, we'll talk to you in a little bit. And thanks for watching the BHL pregame on 540WFLA.com.